Isiolo County about starting from the ground that we are. This market was built by the Rigo AG, which was supported by the USAID. It is one of the model market in our Isiolo County among many. So tuko na kila tuko na nafasi na wakati wa kuwashukuru wafadhili wetu kwa msaada ambao wamepea Isiolo County, na si msaada wa siku moja. It is not a one touch event, it is not a one touch activities, it is a sustainable project which they have given our county, and we've seen it change the livelihood of our community. Moli na the rest of the LMS, please take our gratitude and appreciation to USAID. Also, in a special way, I would like to thank the team of LMS and USAID fraternity for working so close with us. Wame to support, and they are actually like a team in our county department. Asanteni sana. And thirdly, I would really like to appreciate our government, me included, my government, our government. Asante sana serikali yetu, starting from the governor, our excellency Dr. Kuti, for giving us an enabling environment even to work with these partners. Bwana CS, we know the role that you play in that county. Thank you so much. If it is not for your effort, we couldn't be hosting these partners. They couldn't have been working so close with that and giving us the growth they are giving to the county and our communities. Thank you so much. Take our appreciation to the governor. Actually, I'm very proud talking of my governor because he's also one of the winning in the awards that is going on, the Gara Awards for peace. Do we have peace in Isiolo? Thank you, our governor, together with CS and the assembly, for giving us such an environment. Now I know our speaker of the county assembly is around, because if I go to thanks, especially my department, the trade and cooperative department, we've really achieved so much through this program. But shortly, because of the time, you see our honorable speaker is around with us. He has gotten time from his busy schedule to be with us. I will invite him to just greet us and say a few words before he goes to other assignments. He's very busy in the assembly, and he was required at 1. So our honorable speaker, welcome, and we really appreciate you for walking the journey with us, for being a team that you are to our county and all our programs. Welcome, Mr. Speaker.
County Secretary, the CECs who are here, Chief Officers, members of County Assembly, development partners, Takaful, ENDA, FAO, Women Enterprise, Youth Enterprise Development Fund, Kenya Meat Commission, na cooperative societies, especially I will also say, special recognition to USAID representative here. Naelekea bunge saa hii, nataka kusema chache kwa vile mwenyewe ni mfugaji. Leo ndio ningejua maneno ya insurance ya Takafuli, nimejua leo. Sikuwa nadhani, nilikuwa nadhani ni mchezo, lakini nashukuru mumenelimisha, na kuanzia kesho tutaongea maneno ya kuinshia ng'ombe zangu. Just on this particular issue, I also take this opportunity to thank the County Assembly of Isiolo. It is the first county assembly in Kenya, the first county assembly out of 47 in this country that has passed the livestock sale yard regulation and policies. The first one, not 6 like the gender policy. This one. We have also done rangeland management policy. We have also done the sector plan for 2018-2027. Hongera kwa County Assembly I know wameambiwa mambo mengi, and these are plans. This is what institution must do. And I also thank the county government for preparing the document on time. The issue probably that we have to look into is, the topic of today is very important. Ni behavioral changes, kubadilisha namna ambayo tunachunga ng'ombe yetu ama mbuzi yetu ama gamia yetu. So there are things I think we have to educate our people. It is very important. There is a link to the market of the livestock product. We have to look at that and see our position. How are we performing in terms of linking our, in terms of let me just use it. In terms of linking the farmers, the livestock farmers to the market. Let me tell you, there are changes. We have moved from nomadism to pastoralism. I think we have a long way to go to achieve a level where we are able to compete with international market for our livestock product in terms of meat, in terms of milk, in terms of skin. This is an area we have to focus. The issue is, for example, while Kenya is only 4 hours flight to Dubai or to the Middle East, which has the highest consumption of meat in the world, Australia is 12 hours flight, and and Brazil is like 22 hours flight from Brazil and Argentina to Middle East. But our meat, our production is not competitive because I think we failed miserably in terms of managing our livestock production. From the time mnyama inazaliwa inatakikana iwe na kadi ile kama ya watoto wakizaliwa, ile ya nitoaje ile inajazwa clinic. We are supposed to have, so that you follow up from the time of production to the time to the market, how these animals have been treated, so that when they buy, there is something called food chain. HACCP is called high critical care point at a level throughout, when the meat leaves the production site to the consumption site. These are areas that we have to focus. And then that goes on also in terms of livestock. Vile tunachunga wanyama yetu, lazima tuangalie ile mambo ya rangeland policy. Wakati ya zamani kulikuwa mpango ya wanyama inatakikana uwe upande hii wakati kunanyesha, wakati ile ingine inakuwa upande ile ingine. Hii lazima tupange kwa vile, so that when we are going taken to the market, we know which animals are coming to the market this time. The one loan, yani ile imetoka Chari, ile imetoka upande ya Galan, kuna ile imetoka upande ile Omar ya Matasaden huko kwetu, na labda upande mwingine hapa Leparo inaitwa nini, Sirgo. You know that this animal is going to get ile wazimu ya mbuzi. So that if you know this, you know what is coming to the market. These are areas that we have to focus. The CEC for agriculture, since we have done the plan, the strategic plan for 2018, 2017, these are some of the details we have to look into. Then the other thing is the market protection. Saizi nashukuru Rais Uhuru Kenyatta. Kenya Meat Commission imekuwa chini ya jeshi. Na saizi kila mtu anapeleka ng'ombe yake KMC. Lakini wafugaji wale wako mbali hawana habari hata. Kuna brokers wako kwa town ambaye wanachukua ng'ombe yao, hawaelezi bei ya ng'ombe huko KMC, hapa wanachukua na bei kidogo alafu wanaenda kuuza bei nyingi. Mfugaji hana habari. So kwa hivyo at those levels, those cooperative farms must be at the point where the animals are, rather than in this market, so that the farmers can come together, wapeleke directly to KMC. The other issue is our market. Probably by an county secretary, this is very important. Our market is free. There is no control of the market alone. We don't charge taxes for animals which come from Mandera, from Moyale, from Ethiopia. Wakati ng'ombe ya Ethiopia inaletwa kutoka hapa, ng'ombe yetu haina bei. Zinawekwa hapa, jioni unauza na bei yote inapotea. So kwa hivyo, in terms of control, market control, we must at the entry point of the county, we must look at and see that we charge, so that people just don't come. This is a free market for everyone. Na kwa vile vijana wanachunga ng'ombe, msishikwe mbaya. Mimi najua wakati huo mnapata faida, lakini ile mfugaji anachunga ng'ombe yenyewe hapati faida. Kwa vile akitoa ng'ombe yake kutoka Merti ama Siricho, akilala Isiolo hapa na nala lodging, ng'ombe yake anaweka kwa shamba wa watu, analipishwa, ili ya Ethiopia ikikuja inanunua na 7,000 inauzwa the whole day. Sasa wanapoteza. Sasa nataka kusema in Kiborana, because most of them are coming from there. Wanasema yani amurinar galgal kanam bei furaga tede ngurgurani. You just throw it out. These are some of the things we have to look into in the market affairs. Then in terms of also supporting the cottage industries, I think we have a lot of nutritional activities in the country in the county through the donors, kama Nawiri, kama Department of Livestock. Maybe when probably we look at our budget and see whether this milk will be distributed to the local schools, kama ECD hivi. Hii milk, hii maziwa ya gamia ni dawa. So you can imagine in the nutritional program, instead of buying chemicals, you know, they call the tablets or the capsules from out, you can probably give a child the camel milk in form of yogurt. These are some of the things how you help the farmers. With those few remarks, and our shukuru, na donors, our time for the government is over. We are not very sure when we are coming back. But in the event that I remain in the leadership of the county, in the event that I'll remain, you know, I'm running for senator in 2022. In the event that I remain in the leadership of the county, that linkage to the market access, and partners in form of partnership and Livestock Management System LMS. Tumekuwa accommodated kwa hii soko. Tuko na
watu wote ambao wanahusika kuendeleza change kawaida na kueleza vile mifugo inaweza kuendelezwa kwenda level nyingine. Ya kwanza ni kusema LMS, Livestock Market System, ambayo inafadhiliwa na USAID. Tumefanya kazi mingi sana na hawa, na moja ya wale kazi tumefanya ni kuzuia magonjwa ya mifugo. Kama mnakumbuka, mwaka uliopita kulikuwa na ugonjwa wa Rift Valley fever ambayo ilikuwa inaua watu huko upande ya Rusaboru na mifugo. Hiyo ugonjwa tukafanya pamoja na tukaiangamisha. Ya pili, kuna maziwa ya ngamia, value chain. Maziwa ya ngamia kama ile unaona kama Anolei, Tawakalo na zile zingine wanasaidia value chain ya maziwa ya ngamia. Pia wanasaidia upande ya feedlot. Kuna feedlot moja imetengenezwa hapa ya nguvu ambayo mifugo wakati kuna ukame inaweza kuwekwa pale, inanona na inapata pesa nzuri. Leo wamesaidia pia upande ya ng'ombe ya maziwa. ISIOLO maziwa itoshi, kwa hivyo tukisikana hii project tuko na dairy za nguvu ambayo mnaweza kuona na mnafurahia. Pia tumesaidia upande ya poultry, kuku. Hii mambo ya kuku zamani wafugaji wanaona kama sio mali, lakini kupitia kwa wafadhili na sisi county government tumeonyesha kuku ni mfugo ya maana, inaweza kusaidia wananchi, wanapata maziwa na nyama ambayo haina madhara, hata inaitwa white meat. Pia wamesaidia upande wa nyasi. Nyasi wakati wa ukame ni hapa, tunataka sasa nyasi inafungwa kama tunafanya biashara, inaitwa commercialization of fodder. Na nyasi kama hii unaona sasa unaweka na unauza, unapata pesa. Juzi Naguri wameweza kununulia watu wakina Beru 1800 na moja ilikuwa inatoka shilingi 600. Hiyo pesa badala ya kupelekwa nje, hiyo pesa imekuja kwa mifugo ya wananchi wetu, watu wa county yetu. Sio ni kitu ya nguvu. Ya pili, nataka kuongea maneno ya policy zile mmesikia. Tumeungana, tumefanya hiyo range management policy, livestock policy, sector plan na pia sales regulation ya kumanage hizi masoko. Kwa hizi soko za ISIOLO ziko 9, zile za nguvu, zile imetengenezwa mzuri kama hii mnaona, na mmesikia 5 LMS wamesaidiana na county na wametengeneza hizo 5. Hiyo ni karibu zaidi ya nusu. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni kazi mzuri na tunasema ni asante, tuendelee kushikana mkono. Pia na siwezi kusahau mambo ya abattoir. Hii kichinjio yetu ni kama tuko karibu kuimaliza na iko karibu mwisho, na hii kichinjio ikiisha wakulima atapata mali mzuri ya kuuza mifugo na wapate pesa nyingi kuweka kwa mifugo. Kwa hivyo tutakuja tufundishe nyinyi mwe vikundi ama kama cooperatives, ndio sasa tulepeleke mifugo ile iko na afya na watu wapate pesa. Kwa hivyo hata wafadhili wako karibu kukuja, ndio sasa hii abattoir iishe. Sasa wale wanafikiri tulisimama, sisi hatuyasimama. The county government of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Abdi Kuti inaendelea kumalizia hii soko ya abattoir, ndio nyama kichinjwa tunauza hata tunapata pesa nyingi. Mimi mwenyewe nimepelekwa na county mpaka Dubai, mpaka Turkey kwenda kujua mahali tutauza nyama, na wamesema wanataka nyama ya ISIOLO. Sio jamani, ni kitu nguvu. Makofi. Hata mimi nimeona Turkey, nimeona Dubai, na hiyo kitu ninahakikisha ya kwamba wamesema watakuja ISIOLO kutunulia mifugo na wachinje na wapeleke nyama huko kwao na tupate pesa nzuri. Kumalizia sasa ni kusema ya kwamba hii mradi tunakaribisha na mikono miwili. Mimi mwenyewe tunafanyanga planning na hawa pamoja na LMS, alafu tuna implement pamoja, na pia pesa kama inaitishwa mimi nawekea signature ya county iko huko, tunaweka, tunasema pesa ikuje, na ikuja tunafuatilia tuone inatumika kwa ile bila ilikuwa inatakikana. Kwa hiyo kwa machache mimi ni kusema asante kwa LMS na wale wengine ambao wanaungana na county yetu ya ISIOLO kuendeleza kufanya wakulima wawe matajiri, na sisi tutoke kwa maskini tuwe ni watu wako pamoja na wale wengine, hakuna mtu ataka kubaki nyuma. Kwa hivyo mimi sina mengi, ni hayo tu. Kwa hivyo sasa nataka mchungue mkono ndio tukukaribisha county secretary naye atutubie na atuambie maneno mazuri. Jamani, ile tuacha tupige ile asamani ile ipigwa wakati ya Nyayo. 1 2 3 fungua. Asante sana jamani. Thank you.
Asante sana Dr. Mongera. Mimi si CS. Mimi ni Lucy. Kabla ya CS atuongeleshe, ningependa sana kwa njia special, kwa njia kabisa kutoka kwa roho, to appreciate our teams wale wako hapa. Takaful Insurance of Africa, Ewasonyiro North Development Authority, Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations, the FAO, wako hapa, Women Enterprise Fund, Youth Enterprise Development Fund, Kenya Meat Commission, and also we have our other teams, our ward administrators, wako hapa, tuko na wao, they are present. Our SMEs representatives, meona ile kazi mzuri imefanywa pamoja na partners na our SMEs, the producer organizations, and all the marketing cooperatives, wale wako hapa na wale hawako. Kwa njia special tunawaambia asanteni, na pia asante kwa kusikia mwito wa kushikwa mkono na kusoma. Tuwapigieni makofi hao wote. Na sababu ya muda, tutaingia sasa kwa nini moja tu, item moja, ndio CS aingie. The award ceremony. Welcome Mr. Ture, utuongoze hapo ama. Okay. Asanteni kwa sababu ya muda. I want to invite our CS ndiye atatupitishia hiyo kidogo na tumalize. Asanteni kwa muda wenu.
Good. CCs who are present, chief officers, directors, deputy chief of party, LMS, chiefs, ward administrators, directors, all protocols observed. Wananchi tukufu wa ISIOLO, hamujambo nyote. Salamu alaikum. Bona sauti iko chini jamani. Hamuna furaha? Njaa Njaa Mungu atamaliza. Sawa? Haya, mfurahi kidogo jamani. Haya. Kwanza mimi nashukuru wafadhili wote kiongozwa na LMS kwa kupanga hii siku muhimu ambaye ina focus on behavior change. Mimi najua shida yetu kubwa ISIOLO. Shida yetu kubwa ni umaskini. Na umaskini yetu inatokana na lifestyle yetu. Vile tumejiweka. It's true majority of this county residents are pastoralists, lakini traditional pastoralists. Wafugaji, ile jinsi ya kufuga mifugo ile ya kizamani sana. Watu siku hizi wameendelea. Hata ufugaji imeboreshwa zaidi paka inatumia teknolojia. Lakini sisi bado tuko ile karne ya zamani. Tunafuga mifugo mingi kwa sababu ya saa ingine ya kuonyesha utajiri yako, saa ingine ya kuonyesha kwamba wewe ndio mbingwa area fulani. Sasa hiyo imepitwa na wakati jamani. Sasa ni kutafuta faida kwa hiyo ufugaji. Na lazima tubadilishe hali yetu, lazima tubadilishe maisha yetu. Na hiyo ndio mimi najua leo imetuleta hapa. Na mimi nashukuru sana wafadhili LMS special kwa kupanga hii mikakati. In fact hii ingekuwa imekuja kitambo sana. Sababu hii ndio kitu ambaye imetuweka nyuma zaidi katika nchi yetu. Lakini mimi najua hata kama imechelewa, lakini mimi najua mkipigana naye saa hii mnaweza badilisha zaidi. Mnaweza badilisha maisha ya hali ya watu wetu. Jamani, leo mgeni mheshimiwa ingekuwa gavana wetu His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Abdi Kuti, ambaye amenituma nimwakilishe yeye. Kwa sababu hakuwa anajisikia mzuri Na kwa hivyo kuna speech kidogo ametengeneza na ameniambia nimsomee kwa niaba yake, ndio muweze kupata mafikira yake pia kuhusu hii maneno imetuleta siku ya leo. Kwa ruhusa yenu, mimi nataka nianze kusoma. Tafadhali. Launch of media phase for livestock market system and social behavior change campaign. Distinguished guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me first and foremost register my sincere appreciation to our development partners, USAID, United States of America for International Development, and ACDI VOCA, that is Agriculture Cooperative Development for International and Volunteer Overseas Cooperative Assistance, to consider our county and have an in-kind grant for livestock market system activity program that is being implemented. We say thank you very much, our development partners. I'm delighted to highlight that the management of livestock market is a function that my government consider very critical, given that it involves both livestock market as well as animal welfare. The concept of incorporating local association in the management of livestock market is therefore in line with an expected county government mandate. It is worth highlighting that the overall aim of Kenya livestock market system activity has been to enable people, households, and community to escape poverty and chronic vulnerability and strengthen their resilience so that they can do so sustainably in the face of complex risks and recurrent shocks and stresses. For the implementation, ICDI, VOCA, and partners, that is Mercy Corps, BOMA Project, and the Smart Regional Consultant, will deliver an inclusive market system approach to commercialize value chains while strengthening people's resilience to shock and stresses in ISIOLO County. It is worth noting that within the livestock market system activity, the expanding and diversifying economic opportunities and strengthening community capacities for resilience and growth awards has worked closely together, thereby identifying high potential opportunities for catalyzing market system change, while enhancing human capital and enabling environment for improved policies, governance, and institutions in ISIOLO County. For instance, the launch of ISIOLO County gender policies, which took place recently at El Boran. This has put my government to be among the first counties to adopt the gender policy. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to holistically appreciate our program partners, LMS, under the Feed and Future Initiative, for convening this livestock market system social behavior change campaign media phase launch, where we have assurance our communities within ISIOLO will be sensitized, enlightened, educated, and get awareness on improved livestock keeping practices through radio talk shows by our competent officers from the Department of Livestock in the county. Radio mention running through our own local radio programs, social media handles, workshop, and training that is already ongoing. And I believe our county will tap into this knowledge, thereby driving our livestock economy to sustainable, fully fledged, and established market system that will improve our community. The LMS SBC program focuses on the following 5 key behavior areas that, if all of us adopt within our livestock economy, will intensively change for betterment of our livelihood financially. The following are the 5 behavior area LMS program in collaboration with the county government of ISIOLO are bringing to the attention of ISIOLO citizens. Behavior 1. If we adopt improved animal health technologies, that is deworming, vaccination, and practice of improved breeding, the value of our entire livestock will positively increase. Behavior 2. If we promote and adopt the use of high-quality feeds for our livestock, use of hay, concentrates, dairy meals, require ratios of madenge pods and acacia pod, fodders and practice rangeland receding, with consideration of keeping control number of our livestock to avoid overstocking, then the value of our livestock will increase. Behavior number 3. If we adopt and promote hygienic milking, handling, and preservation through the use of clean water and storage containers, then our milk lifespan will increase and our market demand will be robust. And these are good changes, and that we want citizens of ISIOLO County to experience. Behavior number 4. We urge citizens of ISIOLO County to use aggregation channels when selling our livestock and its product. These channels include marketing, cooperatives, producers organization, group ranches, rural enterprise access project, and conservation. This is because we will have a better bargaining power at the market, access to livestock keeping, training, and other technical support. We urge the residents of ISIOLO to form and join livestock value chain groups to support the livestock market economy. Then we will have capped issues of malnutrition. We urge our communities to practice kitchen gardening at our homes for ETEs for the betterment of our elderly and our young children who normally suffer during prolonged drought. I'm alive to the fact that LMS program is in line with the implementation framework for critical priority project by the national government and the Big Four agenda. The great turnout for this occasion by citizens of ISIOLO and county officials is evidence of our commitment to achieve the Big Four agenda, particularly on achieving 100% food nutrition security. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to point out that this classifies into two main opportunities. First is the promotion of efficient business practice within livestock market value chain in ISIOLO County. LMS program, in collaboration with my government, has ensured there is a development and dissemination of appropriate behavior change communication. Messages targeting all the actors in the livestock market value chain to address constraint and trade practice that have made the business unattractive to women, youth, and local communities. BCC messaging will be tailored and disseminated via input/support from the county government, NGOs, CSOs, and other USAID implementing partners. Both conventional and social media will help to also bring positive change in livestock market system in northern Kenya by sensitizing actors and communities, for instance. On transparency around pricing, use of sales by weight, that is scale, contracting of cooperatives, the importance of half of the population of women being actively involved in commercial processes, etc., including providing personal interest stories of how the BCC approaches have assisted individuals to change. Behavior change messaging will also be expected to promote safe and functional business practices as response to the current crisis, especially social distancing, wearing of masks, and frequent hand washing with soaps and water for 20 seconds. Second is the creating awareness of animal quality and the standards among smallholders and pastoral population. Promoting change in the attitude and mindset of pastoralists toward commercialization of traditional livestock system, animal health quality standard, improved animal breeding uptake messaging and its advantage. Invariably, LMS will also promote behavior change and consumer awareness to increase the supply, production, and demand for higher quality livestock product by terminal market. This will be done via such activities as buyer-seller dialogue, learning platform, standard grades, codes, and regulation, and end consumer requirement. LMS program, with collaboration with our county support system, establish a framework for coordination, resource mobilization, and fund flow to implement key county priority intervention. I would like to appreciate the LMS technical team as well as LMS SBC team for ensuring the launch of media phase is convened today. It's a long, but let me finish. Our responsibility as government is to ensure that farmers and other value chain players get the most efficient enabling environment to support the economic growth. This will mean that farmers move away from rain-fed agriculture to produce cost-effectively. We need to ensure that we assist farmers in the adoption of modern crop, livestock, and fish farming practices that are resilient to the changing weather pattern that are currently being experienced across the county to avoid alarms and despondency. In order to get to the root cause and cure to any crisis, we have to get down to the bottom of the problem and do a complete analysis of the whole range of causes of the crisis. The information generated shall be crucial in ensuring evidence-based intervention that give farmers the support they need at the grassroots level that has been informed by the formative research which enabled LMS to have barrier analysis report. The barrier analysis report which we have in our mind, which is in our midst, enabled us to identify the gaps in the livestock market system of ISIOLO County, and that is where our social behavior change message originates. Ladies and gentlemen, we owe it to ourselves, our people, and our county to collaborate to ensure the full realization and implementation of this LMS program. As we rise up to this challenge, let us please remember that this is not a moment to be insular, partisan, or jeopardized about our own interests, but we need to be driven by the best interest of all ISIOLO citizens. Therefore, the real worth of this launch event will be in the coming up with workable solutions that redeem the agriculture, that is livestock economy, and trade sector. Let us therefore consult candidly on pragmatic solution that is responsive to the need of the people we serve. God bless us all. God bless ISIOLO County. God bless Kenya. H.E. Honorable Dr. Mohamed Abdi Kuti, Governor ISIOLO County. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. Nafikiri hiyo speech ni speech muhimu ambaye imeongea mambo mingi. Nafikiri mumenisikiza na mumefahamu, na kama tutaenda njia hiyo tutaweza kuboresha maisha ya watu wetu. Na tafadhali, wakati ni sahihi kubadilisha our lifestyle, vile tunaweka mifugo yetu, lazima we embrace modern livestock keeping. Na sisi kama serikali ya county tuko tayari kusupport our farmers, both livestock farmers and agricultures. Tuko tayari kusupport hawa pamoja na our partners, tuhakikishe kwamba maisha ya watu wetu iweze kubadilika. Na nafikiri waziri agriculture aliongea sahi juu ya abatua. Abatua iko tayari. Muda karibu mutasikia tutaanza kufungua, because investors wale strategic partners wale watakuja kurun the abatua. Wata walikuwa hapa juzi waliweza kuangalia, na wale walishinda ni wale ambaye wanajulikana internationally kumanage abatuas. Ni kampuni moja kutoka UK, na tuko na hakika wakiingia hapa wataweza kufanya hii abatua one of the best abatuas in Kenya. Na sasa wakati ni wenu kama wananchi, mujipange mapema kabla hawa wajafika waanze hiyo kazi, kwa sababu mifugo mingi itahitajika hiyo soko sasa ya abatua. Sasa muanze kununua mifugo, ng'ombe, mbuzi, gamia, mnaanza kulisha kwa hiyo soko ya abatua. Sio kwa sababu ya mambo mengine, kwa sababu wale watakuja kununua watachinja hapa alafu wapeleke nchi za ngambo. Kwa hivyo tafadhali, hiyo nafasi muanze kujipanga mapema. Kwa hayo machache we can now officially launch the media phase social behavior change campaign ambaye itarun for the next 6 months. Na tafadhali wananchi, tunaomba musupport sisi katika hii juhudi, ndio watu wetu waweze kubadilika. Kwa hayo machache nasema asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki.
Sangapi? Asanteni sana. Ningependa kukaribisha Samburu dancers tafadhali watutumbuize kidogo hapa chini tukiendelea kukata keki. Tafadhali Samburu dancers.
Tubaje jongongo anja. Ashungi ni madaraba ndoye. Tubaje na jongongo anja. Anda subal kinyando tu. Langa ba marara gandai. Nungu sama ise yelgereban.
Asante sana Samburu dancers.
Tubaje madaranya gandai. Ay bodulu tunjare. Andenya ko mai se yosungolyo madere do yalamrani almare da do mishe
Samburu dancers. Samburu dancers. Livestock market system.
Algisha mutu mongangite inada girinyogi ninda
Wimbo mzuri sana. Tushangilie, tushangilie. Tushangilie, wapi makofi wewe? Wapi manduru? Wapi manduru ya keki mzuri? Wapi manduru ya county secretary wetu wa Kikata? Wapi? Tushangilie, tushangilie, tushangilie. Tushangilie.
Amanyandunyo ne bargejo. Araraga gelo lisano.
Asante sana, asante sana.
Nulo murwa ya mashini. Araraga gelo rosila. Nulo murwa ya gibya. Araraga galamrani. Tubadu malu soyan.
Hiyo inaitwa Samburu dancers. Kama inabamba sana una join line tunapiga sherehe. Maana sasa kama keki inakatwa inamaanisha tuko kwa burudani na tunasherehekea pamoja kama wanajamii moja. Haya. 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 Kila mtu. Haya lani ndio hiyo.
Nanga barida na sinyate. Wanang sobata na yametai. Yasaba ku tunjare. Naluturanya ramala noi. Amanya murwa yangarasha. Aibia.
Asante sana.
Yangarasha. Aibia. Namanyal gama.
Haya. Naona line mzuri hiyo.
Namanyal gama.
Kila mtu.
Anda soba siangi.
Kila mtu.
Kalmo lima daranya gandai. Nana shamal gari aritaya.
Dance nzuri sana.
Gemari ginandai. Tuguna gemari ginandai. Gubine gita mi maisha.
Haya. Haya. Haya.
Anda soal kisya gulang. Kajange juga lala tumo.
Kila mtu.
Kisha miritaya.
Samburu dancers. Wanang'arisha kazi. Ni wanaharakati Kila mtu. Ikibamba sana una join line Unajiunga na Samburu dancers. Tunakula ngoma kidogo. Manake Livestock market system tayari tumefanya official launch ya mambo ya social behavioral change. Haya, county secretary wetu mwenyewe anaenda Kisamburu. Kila mtu. Kila mtu. County secretary wetu ako na talanta. Haya. Haya. Haya.
Kusama ise yelgereban.
Kila mtu.
Subadi mataranya gendai.
Kila mtu.
Kaibu dulu tunjelare.
Kila mtu. Aya.
Andinyo koma ise yosungo.
Aya. Ani Samburu dancers. Aya. Ona county secretary wetu anavyo katika ako na talanta. Ana Samburu dancers. Aya. Aye. 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 Aye.
Sual maomberia.
Asanteni sana. Asante sana county secretary wetu. Tunakushukuru sana. Asante sana county government ISIOLO. Asante sana you say. Asante sana. Tunashukuru sana. Haya. Popote ulipo unaletewa keki. Usiende bila kukula keki tafadhali. Tafadhali wafugaji wasiondoke, kuna masomo inaendelea. Interview.
Behavior change, which are organized by our development partner, is Livestock Market System, that is a USAID funded program, together with the county government of ISIOLO. This is a campaign which will run for the next month. will target all parts of this county. Historically, this is a pastoral county whereby culture is really a major issue in terms of, commercializing the livestock. One long time ago, which still is there, people are keeping livestock for social purpose, for prestige and those kind of things. So that is a cultural thing. So still this is going on, and this is this is a factor which has actually contributed to poverty level in this county. In that most of the time people keep livestock, large livestock, and overstock the area. In that then drought comes, which is actually most of the time we cannot finish 1 or 2 years without drought. Then it comes and wipe all the livestock. A rich man yesterday is a poor man today. So that is the circle. That is the circle we have been going through. And this is what we are now trying to change the mindset of our people. But now stock for market, for commercial purposes. And this one can only be achieved if we tend to change so keeping stock purposes. And that is we have completed abattoir here, which is just this abattoir will tap on the livestock both in this county and also in other counties. Therefore, we are forming cooperative societies for livestock farmers around this abattoir, so that livestock are kept or breeded for the purpose of bringing it to the abattoir, so that then this one abattoir can now slaughter it for export to the out of this country. So that is why we are here. We really want to campaign very aggressively so that we make sure that people change. And this is also associated with the issue of cattle wrestling. That is why cattle wrestling is rampant in those regions, because people compete to for livestock, make their herd as many as possible. So they instead go and stole the livestock from the neighboring communities. So that is why this menace is still so rampant in this region. And by educating our people, our community, along this line of commercializing their livestock, then I'm sure it will also reduce the issue of cattle wrestling. So that is what we are doing, and actually is a very important milestone for this county. And I really want to thank development partners, especially the LMS, the USAID funded.
One, two. 1, 2. One, two.
This was actually the base where we used as a base to fight even locals in other counties. So we really managed, and its impact is not really very devastating. as in other places, right? So that one I think I cannot per se that it has really contributed to food shortage in our county. Number two, the other question is about insurance uptake. Yeah, I think this is a very unique insurance, which is also still new in the market, and our people also, still are very ignorant about this insurance because they really don't know the benefit. But as far as I know, there are many people who have already, involved themselves in this insurance company, and they have already benefited. There are many beneficiaries from this insurance company, and what I'm seeing is that with time, people will learn, and the majority of people will join. And also, this one also requires, creating awareness also amongst the pastoral communities, who are sometimes also their culture is very rigid. Changing from one culture to another becomes very hard for them. But we'll campaign to them seriously along that line so that they can protect their livestock also from, drought and those kind of things. Yes.
But do you also have the number of animals that lost so far as a county?
No, I don't exactly know the exact number. I don't have that figure.
I think my question is
Yes. 2%? Yeah, the CC is telling me 2%. We lost 2% of the total life.
There is some feel that Abattoir has taken too long to complete.
Yes.
Number two, there are some who lost their livestock. What the county doing for missionary?
The second question?
County inafanya nini kusaidia wale ambao walipoteza
okay. Very good. So number one is true, Abattoir has taken long. It has really taken long, but you know that is the process of PPP, public-private partnership process is so tedious to a level that sometimes such projects take even 20 years or so. But we decided we use the PPP system process, and then later we diverted to the normal procurement, process. That is why we are even here where we are. At least we have identified the company which is going to operate and manage the abattoir. We have it in our hand now. And very soon, I think they will be coming. The process is about to be completed. And I'm sure in the next 6 months, the abattoir will be up and running. If I say that, is it okay? Is it okay? Yeah. In the next 6 months. Yeah, it can be even shorter. Yes, exactly. So the abattoir will be up and running. And that is the project which is going to change the life of the people of ISIOLO. One, it will bring employment. Number two, it will bring business to the people. Our livestock will get market, ready market actually. And also the price will go up definitely because we'll be assessing the international market. Right? Yes. La pili ilikuwa yeah. I think in that line we can do nothing because we don't have the money to compensate the farmer for the loss of livestock. We're encouraging them now to join the couple so that they can be compensated in case of drought and death of the livestock. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. 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 Yeah. In fact, part of this campaign is social behavior change campaign. We are targeting those, old pastoral community behavior of pastoring, keeping livestock for social purposes. You have seen the Samburu Moran cannot graduate to be an elder or cannot marry until he goes and steals cattle from a neighboring community. Those are the barbaric, kind of culture which has been with us for all this time. So those are the kind of things we really want to campaign and fight so that people change their mind. Watu wakuwe wafanyabiashara, wasikuwe wagaidi ya kuenda kuua watu na kunyang'anya watu mali zao, mali ambaye watu wameumia kuchunga mwaka mingi. Watu wafanye biashara yao. Kama wewe uko na ng'ombe yako 20, basi endelea sasa kuuza hizo, pate faida, uendelee kuongeza, boma endelee kuongezeka, basi tuendelee na mambo ya uwizi ya ng'ombe, mambo ya ya kuweka mifugo mingi. Kuongojea tu kuonyesha kwamba wewe ndio tajiri, wewe ndio mbingwa area fulani. Hiyo ni imepitwa na wakati.
na hiyo ndio kama serikali and with our development partners, kitu ambaye tunataka kupigana naye zaidi, tubadilishe watu wetu. Watu wetu wakuwe watu kufanya biashara, si watu ya kuweka mifugo kujionyesha, right? Ambaye wakati ukame inakuja inaondoa hiyo ng'ombe yote, inaisha mara moja. Mtu ambaye alikuwa tajiri jana leo anakuwa maskini. Hiyo ndio vitu ambaye tunataka kupigana naye iishe katika kaunti yetu, na watu wakuwe wajiweze kujimudu, yani watu wakuwe na freedom, ya kufanya biashara yao vizuri. Sawa?
Is livestock improvement part of this program?
Livestock improvement program? Yes, it is. In fact, I have read the behavior change we are targeting, changing even the hybrid. Kama ile Borana Keto ile ya zamani haina maziwa ya kutosha, tunataka to cross breed na ile iko na maziwa zaidi, so that tupate maziwa zaidi. Kama nyama ni kidogo, to cross breed na ile iko na nyama zaidi, so that we keep livestock ambaye ni of high quality, ambaye iko na nyama ya kutosha, ambaye iko na maziwa ya kutosha, ambaye itaweza kusaidia watu, kwa sababu sasa mind zetu lazima tutake biashara. Sio mambo tu yani unafuga mifugo tu for sake of unakamua maziwa kidogo alafu unakunya hiyo na mambo imeisha. Hapana. Lazima tutafute ng'ombe ambaye iko na maziwa ya kutosha, iko na nyama ya kutosha, tunafuga hiyo ndio tuweze kupata faida. Yes. Oh yeah, first local radio stations, which will use vernaculars to talk to the people, because most of them they don't even understand the language we are using now. So in the next 6 months, that will engage you properly in this in educating the locals, right? Tutatumia radio station mainly. Also outreach, tutatembea pia tuwafanyie baraza mkutano kueleza umuhimu wa hii maneno. Sawa?
Thank you very much.
Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki.
Masomo kidogo tafadhali, wafugaji wasiende tafadhali. Tafadhali tusiende, wafugaji wasiende tafadhali, iko masomo kidogo. Mtapewa mwelekeo saa hizi tu.
mwingine semeni matochi, si wewe mlinzi kuliko mawochi. Wacha